Spacecat Bob.
We shouldn't be skipping any classes, Tom. Let's go back, okay? Why? Are you worried you'll miss out on more history lessons? We'll learn more exploring. But aren't you, Tom, supposed to be in class right now? I'm so sorry, Master. Sorry. We just needed to pick up some books from the library for Monk Tebus. Let's go, Serve. See you later, Master Onyx. You boys know the stories. Once a year, a demon called Nyx punishes naughty cat children. If you are primarily good, he will leave you alone. If you are mostly bad, he will make you suffer. Which are you Toms aiming to be? You know, the story says, Nyx punishes the naughtiest children the hardest. That's an old tale, Master. You don't believe those stories either. Oh, I believe, young Tom.
Should we be so far from the city?
Don't worry about it. There hasn't been an attack for ages.
Mum told me people die outside the walls of the city all the time.
Relax, Serve. I want to show you what I found. Ain't nothing gonna hurt you out here. See? Over there. That's why there ain't no robots here. Someone or something's killing them.
Oh my gosh, there's hundreds of them. Somebody's cut them to pieces. It's incredible.
See, silly, your mum was wrong. There ain't no robots anymore.
Do you think he did this? You know, Spacecat Bob.
Oh yeah, right. There's no way that loser could kill all these robots.
Wicked. You're him, Spacecat Bob.
My dad says that you're a madman.
You kids get lost. and don't come back.
Will we beat them, Mr. Spacecat? I don't know, kid. Maybe, maybe not. They are starting a new campaign, new recruits, a new formation. The cats fight the robots. It's a struggle that I support entirely. Formation warfare? No. I do things differently. I used to be in the army. Robots must be outmaneuvered, disoriented, and immobilized from out of their kill range. It's a style of fighting considered to be dishonorable and dirty amongst cats. So I have been rejected and ostracized. I am an outcast. But I'm known as an outcast who gets results when it comes to killing robots. I heard that, too. Some see you as a fool. But I think you're onto something. I watched as we were slaughtered. We would march in formation to hand-to-hand combat with the machines. It was suicide. I survived and learned to ditch the heavy armor, the formations, the close-up weaponry. They call you Spacecat Bob. Space cats are hippies, travelers. Space travel is something that I have done during my efforts to help my people against the robot scourge. I don't do it for fun. I pay my way. Are you a bobcat, sir? I'm from a long line of cougars. Cougar knees. My individualist, non-tribal approach led to me being likened to the marginalized bobcats, or bobs. And so they call you Spacecat Bob. That's who I am. And your real name? So why are you here outside the Capitol? You're only slowing them down here. I don't know why, kid. You're right. I'm out of ideas, I guess. The kid's right. I've lost direction. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm letting the robots win. I think they call that omnipotence. Are you really here? You know I show up when you need me, when you have no one else. I told you I'd always be there for you, stupid. But this time I'm up here. What do I do now? You know, do what you always do. Keep fighting, keep seeking. Yes, I meant to find you too. We both know the people come first. What's the next step?
Hello, Spacecat Bob.
Captain Mara, still as stealthful as ever, I see.
It's good to see you alive, Spacecat Bob.
Thank you, sir. You're still leading the captain's guard, I take it.
No, since the days I last saw you, I've been promoted to general. I'm now leading the Vipers, an elite squad of soldiers based on one of the horses' worlds, their mining planet to be exact.
Zorilla, the mining planet. What good is a squad on that planet?
Things are changing, Spacecat Bob, and that's why I'm here. As you know, we've been losing cities to the robots here on our home planet at an alarming rate. So, the Grand Council has started to listen to Grandmaster Unx's proposals.
Which are?
The kind of things that you've always talked about. We're establishing a new colony, away from the homeworld. We've even started talks with the horses to secure resources. As a result, my squad now has one of the horses' starships at our disposal. We also plan other initiatives. We're going to find the Watchers, Spacecat Bob.
The Watchers. What's this got to do with me?
My God, it's been horrible, Spacecat Bob. I used to have over 100 men. Now I have half that number. Our way of fighting doesn't work. Yours does. I'm begging you, Spacecat Bob, train my men.
The Grand Council would never allow it.
They won't know. I'm off the homeworld. My men live and die by my decisions, not the Council's. Please help us. For 3 weeks you'll be in charge. Train my men on the horse's mining planet for that long, and I'll transport you anywhere you want, any planet you desire.
As a matter of fact, there is somewhere I need to return to. You will take me anywhere I want.
Of course, you have my word.
Then I'll do it.
Good. I'll come for you at first light. Good night, Spacecat Bob. The strongest cat I had ever met. We're almost there, Spacecat Bob. Because I didn't want the Grand Council to know, I kept the starship hidden from the city. There she is. One of the only 12 starships in the whole Darath solar system. All of which are, of course, in the horse's control, apart from this one. Spacecat Bob, this is my pilot, Alvar.
A pleasure, Spacecat Bob, sir. We'll be in the air before you know it. I should mention that it's a 2-day flight. I can't believe that I'm the pilot for Spacecat Bob. Sleep well? Look, I'm sorry, but I'm just dying to ask you so many questions.
Such as?
Well, is it true that you helped to save the town of Avon in the robot invasion?
I helped.
Yes, the Spacecat Bob. You know, I'm pretty sure that you're one of the most well-known cats I've met. And, well, cats don't have well-known figures. Not like the horses.
The horses are not so great. They created spaceships. Actually, they didn't. These ships weren't theirs. The lizards, ancient tyrants, created these marvels while enslaving us all. The lizards? Where are they now? Ousted by rebellion, but their legacy shaped everything we know today. I discovered that myself. As a young cat, I saw our tribes tearing each other apart. We were obsessed with petty rivalries, blinded by pride. And we idolized the horses. They distracted us with their technology while we ignored our own strength. I left my village, determined to find answers. That's when I found the ruins, the truth we'd forgotten. The lizards enslaved us and every species they touched. But they underestimated Abdu'ka, a visionary leader who united us all. Abdu'ka brought the tribes together, and with the horses' help, we drove the lizards out. But freedom came at a cost. I saw carvings of the battles, our victories, but also the devastation. Abdu'ka grieved for what we'd lost and turned to a higher purpose. I've heard of Abdu'ka, the Watcher in old legends. Yes, he didn't just lead, he transcended death itself. In his final act, he entered a deep trance. The monks coated him in tar, dissolving his body and freeing his spirit to the astral plane. From there, he became a watcher. Guiding those who could reach him. His wisdom is waiting, if we're strong enough to seek it. And the temples? They've fallen into ruin. His teachings were forgotten, and we turned on each other. And now, as we squabble, the robots, our new enemy, exploit our weakness. That's why the Watchers matter. I've seen the history with my own eyes. They showed us how to unite once, and they can do it again. So the horses didn't create the ships? The horses are brilliant, but not to that level. A great horse, Passacirus, painstakingly decoded the lizard codex and unlocked the secrets to using the great lizard spaceships. All this time, I thought we were just survivors, clinging to scraps of history. But now I see it, we're standing on the edge of something far bigger. History repeats. What matters is what you'll do with it. I'll find Abduka. We'll bring back what was lost. I won't let the Watcher's legacy fade again. Then, be ready. The tombs won't give up their secrets easily, and the robots won't wait while we search.
It seems rather generous.
What is?
Hosting the cat squad in the city, feeding them, giving them valuable transport.
Running an empire, Nispa, is much like this chess game. You see how I cover my rook, defending it from attack. You do call this a rook, right? Oh, I know, you probably call it a castle. Anyway, the next moment, the rook is sacrificed for the greater good. Therefore, the cats gain a measure of the horse empire's support until their purpose becomes clear.
Oui, but the starship represents a sizable investment of our planet's resources. Do you think the Emperor had considered that?
Nisper,
A starship is nothing without fuel. Should the cats defeat their robot enemy, their weakened nation, hungry for trade, will gladly open up their lands for the mining of precious fuel. And at that point, they'll remember the horse's generosity. The cats defeating the robots, this seems unlikely.
Nispar, if you're to one day outrank me, you're gonna need to stop these comfortable assumptions. Anything can happen.
Anything. Say like if the robots start to target the horses as well.
Then the cats will serve as a pawn in our defense. Checkmate.
Qui serait?
Sir, a drone has reported that the Viper's ship is about to land. The ship is carrying a new visitor on board, sir. One Spacecat Bob, sir, a combat consultant.
Spacecat Bob, eh? Very good, Lieutenant. You may go.
We will be landing shortly. Don't worry, that's normal.
Holy Creebus. Have you ever heard such amateur landings, Nisper? These cats.
I'll have you meet the men when we arrive. I want their training to start immediately. Assemble the troops. Yes, sir. Soldiers, I have an important announcement to make.
It's the drone from the new colony.
Mara, where is this new colony again?
On the planet Auridia, Alvar. What is the drone doing here?
I'm not sure.
What is it saying?
The colony. It's under attack.
That's impossible.
The robots are destroying everything.
Vipers. Today we save the Iridia colony. Every man aboard the ship. We leave immediately.
Will you come? It could be a trap. We can't lose the colony. It was meant to be our lifeline. They're trying to corner us. We can't win unless we find the source of the robots. We can't find the Watchers while the Iridia colony burns. The cats have left. Their settlement on that dust ball, Iridia, is under attack by robots. See, boss? The cats are an endangered species. Perhaps. But our work continues. Go see our friend Izimu on the giant planet. It's time for the next fuel shipment. I hate that planet. Let's get this over with. Nispar finally decided to join us? Just take me to Exemu. This planet isn't for the faint-hearted. Freefall's the fastest way to the palace. Next time, send an escort that doesn't make me nauseous. Nispar. How was the journey? Restful, I hope. Let's talk business. Such unfortunate news from the Iridia colony. Robots wiped out the cat settlement, didn't they? The Vipers were sent to defend it, but no word on their return.